Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought about doing a book review about the book that I just finished. It's called A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon. So this book was released in the beginning of this year, and I believe that the sequel that is not connected, it's a different story about, I think, her best friend. It will be released pretty soon. So this is a urban fantasy set in a fictional town with paranormal romance. So the romance, as the title says, it's between the witch and the demon. First of all, let me tell you, this book is the perfect transition between summer and fall. I believe it begins because it begins in the summer. I believe when you start the book is at the end of the summer, I think, and then the fall descriptions begin, and it's so beautiful. The descriptions are really beautiful, and you get also to be in the Halloween parties and stuff like that. So it was really good from that point of view. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the synopsis. This book, the main character here is Mariel Sparks. So, and Mariel Sparks is a witch. When she was born, they got a prophecy, or it was prophesied that she will be the most powerful witch that the Spark family has ever seen in centuries. So they really set the bar very high for her, and they thought that she would be an extraordinary witch. And just to tell you something, powerful witches are very respected and very influential in the society in this book. And her mother is a very known, she's like a public figure, and very loved and very known, very powerful witch. So her mother was really happy to get that prophecy, but now Mariel is 28 and the prophecy didn't happen yet. It did not fulfill, because the only thing Mariel is good at is baking and gardening, and she's really good at gardening. She has this special connection with nature that you will see during the book. So, of course, her mother is super angry. She does not like it because for her, connection to nature is very dull, and there is nothing powerful about that you grow plants. And like, to be honest, she was kind of a bully during the book. I didn't like her. She was not kind. She was not supportive. She says the meanest things to her daughter. And at the beginning of the book, from the start, Mariel was trying to bake something, and at the same time she's trying to train with her spells, and she was trying to summon flour to bake, and the spell she does a mistake, and she summons a demon instead. The demon, it's the one we have here. His name is Osroth, and they call him Osroth the Ruthless because he was known to being powerful and merciless when it comes to soul trading or soul deals. So when you call a demon in this word, it means that you want to trade your soul for a favor. And of course, Mariel, she summoned him by accident, and she does not intend to trade her soul whatsoever. And that's why Osroth is now kind of bound to her, because he cannot leave her without closing the deal. She has to trade her soul for something. So now she's stuck with Osroth wherever she goes. And the banter was so funny. Mariel would ask him those the craziest questions, and it was really, really funny. I laughed out loud during the whole thing. She's sweet, she's quirky, she's cheerful. The book was very, very entertaining because, I mean, even as a reader, she jumps from subject to subject, and like the demon is kind of, how are you thinking? I don't understand how you jumped from this subject to this subject. How is your logic working? And it's so funny. She has like the funniest but smartest questions. Sometimes it's just for fun, sometimes it's just smart. And we kind of get to know the demon world through those questions. Yeah. And since she is stuck with Osroth, she kind of wanted to hide his identity because, like, in this world, they do not like demons. So because he has horns, as you can see here, he had to wear a hat the whole time. So to keep Osroth's identity secret, and because Mariel had no intention whatsoever to declare to her mother that she failed with a flower summoning spell, she decided to just introduce him to her mother as her boyfriend. So she didn't want to face her with the question like, how did you mess up that a simple spell like that? Yeah, Oz is so... at the beginning, of course, he was like a little bit broody, stuff like that. But then as their relationship advances and grows, he's like so kind to her, so supportive. He made her self-discover or like question things that she's really, really good at. And he encourages her the whole time. He stands up for her. And I really, really like that. I like the relationship between Mariel and Osroth. And also she made him discover some things about himself too. So yeah, the book was so charming, so entertaining, very funny. It's like very heartwarming at the end. And it speaks a lot about nature, preserving the nature also, and a lot about family relationships and friendships. At the end, I gave this book 4 stars. Highly recommend. Perfect for the fall. And yeah, I hope you pick up this book. And that's all. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!